Hello Taurus, this is your weekly reading from the 22nd of January until the 29th of January 2018. So I've laid down some cards here, so I'm going to get straight on with this reading, okay. Yeah, a little bit complicated by the looks of this. So I see you cutting away the dead wood here, or cutting away people around you that no longer serve you, okay. So, but I feel by doing that, by cutting the dead wood, or cutting somebody out of your life that you don't no longer want to be with, and this has caused caused heartbreak and pain here for this other person, and also I feel for you as well. I feel that you had to make some sort of decision, or it could be the other way around. Somebody kind of, I get a feeling that it could have been an ultimatum, somebody forced your hand, or the other way around here. And yeah, this is yeah, you did cause hurt here to somebody else because of a third party. So I do feel that you wanted justice, or somebody wanted justice here. They wanted you to choose them and not the other person. So it had to be done, and you've done it. You've actually done this now. So the people around you that may not agree with this, okay, find it a bit kind of drastic, and it could be family members that are thinking, don't agree with what you've done here. Some of them do agree, but some of them actually think, oh my god, there's this kind of sense of, you never change kind of thing. Now I see these, you try to keep off these enemies here, these enemies that don't agree with you of what you've done here, whoever this may be, okay. And I see that, after kind of cutting these people out of your life, I feel that you're actually looking at what's been spilled here and how you probably have hurt this person, and there is something in the background there that you can salvage something from this, which I guess is the other person, but you can't help but think, that was an horrible thing to do, and I feel a bit guilty about that, but I had to make a decision. I had to hurt somebody here. So you made your decision who you who you was going to hurt. So back to this kind of the sun shining. So now you're supposed to be happy in this situation, because or you've made somebody happy by making this decision, or maybe making a group happy, or you've got to make this decision. You can't keep going on like this. And so I do feel that this could be like a family unit. Maybe this person, maybe the person that gave you this ultimatum, or said, maybe the whole family have said, like, you need to sort this situation out, because this is not fair. We want justice for our kind of daughter or our son, that kind of thing. So maybe it was the whole family, I see you, yeah, this is kind of having to make this choice between between two people, and having to I do get there's some deceit here too, so I do get these people maybe at work, you know, you may have said to people at work, or vice versa, you know, oh, I don't know what to do, you know, I'm talking to, and I think they're looking at you sideways thinking, my goodness, you know, what kind of a person does this? Okay, so there is a work situation, and maybe this person's at work as well, maybe it's a work colleague, you know, or you may be married here, you may be married, and this is a work colleague that you've been having, maybe somebody's had this third party who's been having an affair, you know, I get third party involvement here, and it's in the workplace, you know, as it usually is, you know, it's usually somebody at work, and so yeah, this, because you work with this person too, and I think there's been a lot of lies like, my wife doesn't understand me, my partner doesn't understand me, and all this kind of thing. So there's been you put this relationship on hold until you've sorted out cutting this person out of your life here. So we've got the Two of Cups in reverse, and that means, you know, you kept this person in the workplace here on hold while you sorted out this situation, which you have done. You have done this, okay. So now it's back on track. This romance, this affair is back on track, because this person says, I don't go any further with this until you sort out and tell your wife or your girlfriend to you know, to go, or to, it's over, and then we can possibly take this further. But as it is, as it stands, I don't want to have anything to do with you. Okay, so there has been a standstill in this affair. So yes, I've got here yeah, you had to end it with somebody, and it looks like the pressure was put on here, and you was torn in two. I've got the Two of Swords, torn in two, but I feel in this time frame, this is already done now. It's done. There's no going back, kind of thing. I've hurt this person. It's not the first time I've hurt this person. It's possibly the first, second and third time I've done this to this person. Why? Because you can't keep your hands off people, you know, and having affairs. So what do? You make old promises to this new person, and you know, and saying, my wife doesn't understand me, I would leave her tomorrow if I could, and you know, the process starts again. So it's not the first time either you've done this, or it could be the other way around. Okay, so yeah, so you've cut this person out again, maybe second, third time, so you can continue with this love affair. So you can continue with this love affair. I do get you, Taurus. I do get you. So what I'm going to do here is, I get a sense of lots of lies around this. You've done it before, or like I say, it could be the other way around, and it's not the first time you've done this. In fact, it's like a pattern of, you've done it with every person you've been with. You know, you've always had affairs, you've always cheated, blamed the partner, blamed the wife or whoever it is who's with you at that time, and you know, big drama. You know, oh, I will finish with her, I will end it with the wife, I will end it with my girlfriend. I'm just trying to think of the right timing to do this time. Not you put this person put the pressure on you, but not only that, work colleagues, family and everybody put the pressure on you to end it with this person. So that's what you did, but you've done this many times before, you know. And okay, so you've got rid of this old now, and you're into the new with this new kind of fresh new love affair here. Okay, so whichever this works here in your life, you could be the actual lover that's given this person the ultimatum to end it with their wife, or you could be the girlfriend that's been painfully hurt yet again, and it's not the first time this person has done this. It's like, you know, they've done this before. They've broken your heart, gone running off into the sunset with somebody new, come back saying, after about a year or so, come back saying, you know, I'm sorry that I did that. It was I always did love you, and you was all the person for me, and my anchor and my soulmate, and you know, can we start again? And so you may be the person that's been hurt over and over by this person. So, you know, you've continued to forgive this person for them to do this again. You know, they've done the whole thing, same thing again. Okay. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to choose another layer to put on top of this. Okay. So you could be the person that's cutting the dead wood away, the person, the wife, the girlfriend, get rid of all the boyfriend, to push them aside for somebody new. And it's all drama, it's exciting, everybody's watching you, you're like on a stage. And I think this is partly what this is that you like the attention from people, so you create this soap opera. You don't care who's involved in the soap opera, and you know, this soap opera has been created, it's been going on for months, people have been watching you. Oh, what's happening next? And did you tell your wife, you know, are you telling your wife about, you know, are you ending it? Are you going to take the next move here? And you'd be saying, well, yeah, but I don't, you know, I don't want to just, I'm trying to think of the right timing, and it's all bravado, it's all attention seeking. And this is what's worrying about this, is that the same thing will happen to this person. It will kind of burn out, and you know, and this person will see, you know, that it was just all just a fantasy game, and it was all, and then they will see you, you know, saying to you, to this lover, I'm still in love with my partner, I'm sorry, and kind of going back. So it's the same. Yeah, I get somebody here who's never going to change. Never going to change. They would drop you at the drop of a hat. Either way, whether you're the lover or the wife or the girlfriend, they would say, they would set up another relationship and drop you at the drop of a hat. I do get like a narcissistic character here who just likes to have, once they've set up a new supply, a shiny new thing, the old thing gets cast aside. I'm bored with you, I'm going for this new thing now, and that kind of energy. Okay, So it's not going to resonate with all of you, and it can be either way. But what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to put another layer on top of this, see where this, see what happens here for this time frame. Okay. Okay, Taurus. Well, it looks to me, and the energy I'm getting here, it's like somebody is trying to fix a complete mess here because of somebody's made a mess. It's a mess, and they've had to clear up this mess, and they've done it the best, the only way they could, because this person, I feel, is a work colleague. So if you kind of you know, if this work colleague was dropped in favour of the boring wife at home, or the girlfriend or living partner, then, you know, you would look really, really bad in front of the eyes of these colleagues. So I just feel you got yourself in a big mess here, and you had to do something, and it's the only thing that you could think of. In fact, I get something in your head thinking, I wish I'd never got involved with this in the first place, because it's just drama for drama's sake, and it's also yeah, it's just attention. It's a very bizarre way of seeking attention, is to create this huge drama. But you're kind of thinking, oh, okay, I've got to fix this now without too much carnage, and the only way I can do this is to drive out my wife or my girlfriend. Oh, I've done it before, and she has come back to me before, or he's come back to me before, when I did it before. So I think I'm better off doing that. So if I end it with the wife or the girlfriend, I know that she'll possibly come back later down the line as like what I can do. This is how bizarre and twisted this is. Somebody here is thinking, what I can do is end it with the wife or the girlfriend, and then further down the line go back to the situation when this has ended. It's just drama, and it's crazy making. I can't even work this out myself here. I don't get this at all, really. I think this is very messed up, because the main focus for you is to fix this problem in the workplace, where people are watching you, believing in you, believing all your BS and your lies. Okay, so you're trying to heal this with these people, or with this person you've been having an affair with. It may even be your boss, you know, it could even be your boss, you know. So you want to keep your job, you want to keep your livelihood, your money that's coming in. And again, I get somebody who's done this before to this partner or the wife, and actually, okay, I'll put that on hold because she's put up with this bullshit before, so I know she'll take me back. She's done it before. So what I'll do, I'll sort this problem out, I'll heal it, I'll carry on with this love affair, and you know, because you know it's going to burn out in the end. This is what you're thinking, and then I can revisit that other situation later down the line. This is just crazy making BS, it really is. Wherever you are mixed up in this, you know, you could be, I've got you as the Taurus that's doing this, that's got mixed up with a third party, does not know how to get out of it, thinking, well, you know, idiotically thinking, I'll just put, you know, I'll just tell the wife, you know, that it's over for, you know, I'm not happy with you, you're boring, you don't do this for, you know, and blame them for it and slam the door and leave, or vice versa, get her to leave, and then I can carry on with this situation, and then I can come back and blame that person all for this, blame them for all of this, saying, well, it was your fault, you did push me to do this. But in reality, this person did this for total, utter attention seeking. Okay, so what do you do about this? If this person comes back, if you're the wife here, the person comes back, or if you're the train wreck here who's just messed up. It's just, I don't even think they're in love with this person, this lover. It's like, you know, they're pretending to be, because it's boasting their ego, and it's giving a lot of power. You get a lot of power. So in the mix here, like I said, it could be the other way around, this energy. There has been a third party. There has been some taking it out of the wife or the girlfriend when it's there. You know, they're the one at fault here. Or the boyfriend, when they're the one at fault. And walking into the sunset with this new lover for this time frame. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there, because that's what I'm getting for Taurus. It's not going to resonate with all of you. Not all of you are having an affair. It's got third parties and all of that, but this is what I'm picking up here. I'm really sorry. This is what I'm picking up for this time frame for Taurus, that there is a third party, and having to work around this without hurting. But you've hurt people, you know, you've hurt someone here, and you don't mind hurting that person. Do you know why you don't mind hurting that person? Because you know that person would stand by you and they're loyal, and that's why you've hurt that person, is because you know that person is loyal. They would not cheat on you. They would, you know, they're most likely to, as you see it in your mind, take you back. The reason why this person's done this is because this wife was loyal, and yeah, that's it. That's why they've decided to hurt you. Okay, or hurt this wife here. So I'm going to say, sending you lots of love. If you're at all in this situation, and you know this has hit a nerve with you, and you'd like your own personal readings, I have got offers for January. I put them in the descriptions area at the bottom there if you want to take a look. And my email address is, I'll just put my email address here, but it's also in the descriptions box if you want to go and have a look at that. And we'll take it and see where this goes. Okay, so I'm sending you lots of love, lots of healing, and I'll see you next week. Okay, bye bye.